This is KBAK Eyewitness News. Now, breaking news.
Good afternoon. I'm Anthony Bailey here in the Eyewitness News First Alert Weather Center. We are interrupting regular scheduled program to bring you the updated weather news right now. Flooding going on across parts of Kern County. We want to get you right over to First Alert 3D radar and give you a closer look at exactly what we're seeing out there. You can see the entire county blanketed by showers, and it's been that way for about the past 36 hours. And last night we saw very heavy rainfall, and we are starting to see some of the results of reports of flooding from all around the area. Let's zoom in and give you a tighter look at what's going on this afternoon. The Delano-McFarland community getting several calls in from subdivisions around Delano, also into Lost Hills and Wasco. Several reports in the Shafter area as well. Water up to several feet there on Valley streets, and in some cases we're seeing vehicles actually being submerged on Valley streets. You can see here First Alert 3D radar in the Taft Maricopa area there as we travel from last night in through this afternoon. Very heavy rainfall through the overnight. Those very intense oranges and yellows indicative of moderate to very heavy showers, and we have seen those continuing to fall a little lighter through the morning hours, but then picking up again this afternoon. Fraser Park, that community got a little bit of a break last night. It was hitting miss there, and as you can see here through the daytime today, Fraser Park receiving a steady amount of showers out in that area. Tehachapi also picking up some fairly moderate to heavy showers in that community. Several inches of rain falling there at the Tehachapi Airport on last night, and it looks like we're going to be close as far as rainfall totals tonight again. Of course, this causing a lot of havoc on area roadways, including Lake Isabella and Botfitch. Let's get you over to some of the photos we are seeing coming into our studio right now. This shot coming in from Jeremy Bailey there in Shafter, who says his subdivision there in the Shafter community underwater right now. Parts of it are. We also received a photo in from NK Valverde. This is Campus Park South neighborhood in southwest Bakersfield. Folks, take a look at the vehicle. You can see the tires just about completely submerged. I want to warn you right now, this is something you want to keep in mind. If you see flooded water on the roadway, it's never a good idea to continue down that street. You always want to turn around and head to a dry road where you have better visibility. The problem is, even though you think your vehicle may be able to make it through, even if it's lifted, you never know exactly what's going on under the water, and you don't know where dips in the street are. Your car goes in too deep, and you could potentially cause it to shut off there, being stuck in the water. As you can see, these trucks here in the Campus Park area trying to make their way through, but oftentimes those engines get so much water and it causes them to shut down and stall. This obviously this photo coming in from Campus Park as well. Of course, we want to continue to get these photos in. We have a lot more coming in right now, but go ahead and send us your photos, abailey@bakersfieldnow.com or news@bakersfieldnow.com. We would love to continue to get updates from you all around Kern County. Let's get to some of the numbers now. Rainfall totals. This is just for today, the daytime today. Bakersfield at 1 inch and just about 1.25 inches right now. You see a Tehachapi there over the 1.25 inch mark as well. Gorman less than a 1/2 inch right now, but steady rainfall falling through the Fraser Park Gorman area there along the I-5. Keep this in mind if you plan on making travels south here over the Grapevine South. Obviously, Central California, Central Coast, San Luis Obispo really getting hit hard. Nearly 3 inches of rain just today here. That's your 12-hour period of the daytime today, not including the amount of rainfall that we saw on yesterday. The areas that are getting a little less hit or less affected by this is your Kern County desert area. And of course, we'll see a lot more of that on the way. Record-breaking rainfall on the day yesterday. Of course, we topped out there with the old record breaking of 0.3 inch of rain. We topped that for the daytime of 0.66 there, 0.66 of an inch of rain, not to mention the 24-hour total that was broken, 1.36 inches here at Meadows Field, shattering a record. We haven't seen this much rainfall. We did some research on it to find out when we had seen this much rainfall. It takes us back nearly 10 years to the late 90s is the last time we saw rainfall like this in this area. So of course, definitely a lot of cause for concern. I want to get you back over to First Alert 3D radar here, show you why we are watching the storm so carefully. Take a look at this picture right now. You can see Central California definitely underwater, but as you look back to the west, Pineapple Express, the system stretching all the way back into the Pacific. And it's going to be with us until the middle of the week. You can see right now here, Kern County completely covered. But as we take you over to the Central Coast, you're also going to notice that there is a lot of moderate to heavy rainfall as we continue to travel back to our west. And why is that so important, you may be asking? That's because we're going to see these showers continuing to make their way into the Bakersfield area. Now, right now, as we look outside the Weather Center window, we are seeing the showers starting to intensify here in downtown Bakersfield. Of course, those folks in East Bakersfield will be seeing those showers making their way through. San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles, Santa Maria at this moment getting significant showers falling in that area. And those communities, we'll see those showers leaving there, traveling right into Shafter and Taft, only making the situation worse. Now, obviously, because of this situation, the National Weather Service has issued a flood warning, for the northwestern part of Kern County. That will continue through the middle of the week. We're looking at heavy showers being here at least through Tuesday right now on this current warning for northwestern parts of Kern County. The mountains, not going to see a lot of snow on the pass level. We're really going to be looking at a rain event. The other thing we're going to be watching for is the Kernville communities and also out parts of Tehachapi where we had wildfires at, because rock slides and mudslides could become an issue there along the canyon and also heading out the 58. We'll continue to watch that. Rainfall definitely not over by any means. We're looking at 2 to 6 inches here through Tuesday morning. They have bumped the rainfall totals up. We could potentially see storm totals of 4 to 7 inches of rainfall below 7,000 feet in the mountains, and that's going to be definitely significant. Here's the other problem we're starting to face now. We're seeing wind gusts really gusting up into the upper 30-mile-an-hour range there for Edwards Air Force Base. Ridgecrest and Tehachapi were also in the 30s here a little while ago. Folks traveling over the 5 going to be in the 20s there with extreme wind gusts as well, near the 30-mile-an-hour wind gust mark, and that will continue as well through this evening. So a lot going on here in the Weather Center, and we're going to continue to follow this through the evening time tonight. Obviously, we'll be here following it, and we will bring you the latest along with your pictures and updates on flooding and road closures. Stay with us and stay tuned when we'll be back here live at 5 tonight.